Hallelujah. I wanted to show you a quick video of what we got going on here. Just blew me away. we brought Rome. Shalom. We brought Rome. I made it a Rome somehow. Look at the grandeur, mere size of this building. Yeah. Rome has made it to the west coast of the United States of Rome. Of course, America was once a goddess, I believe, deity. And so much for us, by us, we the people. The deity of the American government. This is what has become the gods of the land. Look at this. Built by Mexicans. Controlled by the total white power. These are white power, black power, here to the side. The igloos, natives. And white power. All the way through the Roman Empire. Equality and justice for all. Just the mere size of it is scary. But that's what they're designed like that to scare you. To put you above everyone. Oh look, we have a white person. Now, this is what it's turned into. Instead of them living in buildings or being able to provide like that for buildings, and the law being street law is not so street law always goes to the stronger. That's the problem with that. Street justice. But all I'm saying, you'll never get out of debt of paying taxes for this. Again, built by Mexicans, architected by Romans, Americans. They took in the position of God. All these bricks. And just leave the people out of it. With the addictions in the streets, and yes, civilizations have ended. Empires have ended. The Roman Empire don't seem like it's gonna end, only when the Messiah returns. This is Mystery Babylon. This is a great harlot. They've all joined together. All the nations are here now, building these things. Majority Mexican, of course. These streets, the beauty, just to keep you planted and where you're at. Y'all fell for it, and it's become its own deity. You don't overthrow government. It's the Constitution. It's in your Constitution. The government can turn radical, and then there's nothing that will stop it. This is the environmental protection agency and climate change, in other words, which is absolutely blasphemous and false. Tax money. Bless you. Erecting stones everywhere. Environmental Protection Agency headquarters building. Sacramento. It's better for your eyes to see than for your life to live. And then your heart, mind, body, and soul, they just want your imagination, what counts. Controlled. Julio Cesar Chavez Park, eh? Approaching Cesar Chavez. Very most probably liberal civil rights movement activist of the Latinos. And well, whatever was done. I'm gonna try to read it over the music. Capital and labor together produce the fruits of the land, but what really counts is labor. The human beings who torture their bodies, sacrifice their youth, and numb their spirits to produce this great agricultural wealth. A wealth so vast that it feeds all of America and much of the world. And yet, the men and women and children who are the flesh and blood of this production often do not have enough to feed themselves. Cesar Chavez, eulogy for a slain lettuce striker in the Imperial Valley. 1979, a year before my birthday. There he is, still. Founded and led the first successful farm works union in U.S. history, the United Farm Workers of America. The movement he began created a wave of activism leading to empowerment of Latinos and poor people across the nation. He inspired millions of people from all walks of life with his humility and dedication to nonviolent service to others. And yet we're still slaves. It is my deepest belief that only by giving our lives do we find life. I am convinced that the truest act of courage is to sacrifice ourselves for others in totally nonviolent struggle for justice. Ending his fast nonviolence in Delano, 1968. Well, there you go. They give him a little cracker. They give you a little Ritz cracker, and then they'll take the rest. White power, white power, white conquers. There you go. So to all the black people out there, rappers and all these wannabe, all these big guys, white power over you, papa. White power over you, cartels. White power over you. White power and white powder over us, double time. Cesar Chavez Park. At least he got a little piece of park, one little square acre. Well, that's a little tour I want to give of where we're at and how they live here in Sacramento. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I can find myself a little resting bench. They're not all taken. Shalom. They numb their souls and their bodies for all the next generations. There's no more sacrificers out there. No more. The Roman Empire got them good. Huh? They just like the Crusades, they didn't beat the Muslims. They just expanded more to the west. That's how Islam lost, or the Crusades lost. Shalom. And another white man, I guess a railroad bringer or something, builder, erected statues 1833 to 1888. Think, look up, and lift up. I guess look up to him, I guess. And well-directed genius to the people. Well-directed genius. Hold on. Well-directed genius elevates the people. 1833, 1888. And labor of to Labor is entitled to a just reward, and erected of the friends of labor by his co-workers. So labor, the reward's not so great. All this is used against us now. It's a sad civilization, really. It's a big facade. It's just awful, and I'm just really discouraged. But you know, the law is great, and that's why I was filming those law scriptures at the courthouse. All that power is great, but what is it when you read and not do? That's the agony, and that's the tragedy of it all. Reading, writing, but not doing. Unapplied knowledge is powerless. It's just, yeah, homelessness is not a crime, but prisoners get better treatment. Shalom. Cesar Park, Sacramento, California.